Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Bioshock 2. I've tried to do these Let's Plays before, but they never really worked out very well before. Largely because games either crash on me or I die a lot. I'm going to give it another go, and this time I'm going with Bioshock 2 for one very specific reason. I don't like it, I've never completed it. But I'm going to try with you guys. I'm hoping that the little bit of extra support from you guys will keep me going this time. In case you didn't get it from the number at the end of the title, Bioshock 2 is the sequel to the original Bioshock, which is set in an underwater city called... Apparently there's one of those videos that starts automatically if you talk too long. It's set in an underwater city called Rapture, where basically everything went to pot. I've tried it before, very briefly, that's why you can see this little continue thing, and extras is flashing. I don't really know why. So let's start a new game and see where we go. I'm going to play on medium. On hard mode I'll die all of the time. On easy mode I won't die at all. On medium I'll probably die a lot, but not as much on hard, so we're going to go for medium. Excuse me if I die a lot, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, so we get this lovely little music. Bioshock has really clever music. It's all supposed to reinforce. It's all supposed to reinforce this late 1950s, early 1960s feel. I'm going to hit spacebar and we're going to start the game. Late 1950s. Those of you who have played the first game will instantly know that we're looking through the eyes of a Big Daddy right now. Those of you who haven't, a Big Daddy is basically a really big fella who he basically is a bodyguard for little girls called little sisters. And there's the little sister. Now I don't look exactly like that. I can tell you that no matter how creepy that doll is, I'd still rather cuddle the doll than a real Big Daddy.
Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Interestingly, I seem to have two hands. Big Daddies usually have a drill hand of some sorts. And there I am, look at me. I'm wearing a lock around my neck. Somebody will probably correct me and tell me that that's some kind of diver's thing. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Now little sisters do this, they extract something called Adam from dead people. With this very creepy looking thing. It's got a little dummy on the end.
More angels, Daddy. This way.
Those of you who played Team Fortress 2 recently will know that there's a very similar weapon called the Vitasaur. And they actually got permission from the makers of Bioshock to be able to use its likeness. These are splicers. Splicers really like Adam. As you can see, it basically gives them superpowers. I magically have a drill arm. I'd like to point out, didn't fall down at that. I don't think my character's very happy. Especially not now he's just had snot poured all over him.
Her name is Ellen, and she is moving. Now, kneel, please. Remove your hand.
This is weird.
Take the pistol. Place it against your head.
I don't want to do this.
Fire.
Okay, Bioshock 2 is one of those games that kills you right at the start of the game. I always like games that do that. If you ever play Shadow of Memories, it kills you about 6 or 7 times throughout the game, and that's if you're doing it really, really well. Now this is new, 10 years after I died. That's curious. Ah, it's going to be black, I see. It's going to show me inside my coffin.
Can you hear me?
I'm immune to bullets to the head and magically got my helmet back. I'm sure that'll be explained. I'm now playing, so WASD to move. Oh, I can hit M. Oh, that's quite nice. If you are killed by the hostile denizens of Rapture, you'll be revived, live and whole at the last Vita chamber you passed. This is the game's version of Continue. Basically you die, you magically appear at the last one of these. Kind of like a checkpoint. The difference between this and a checkpoint is that when you come back, all of the enemies are still on the same health, and you still have all the ammo and things. So let's. I'm going to go very, very slowly to try and show as much of the game as possible. If I miss something, you're going to have to tell me, but I probably won't be able to go back to see it. They have these nice little adverts which are supposed to explain most of the things and how they fit into the real world of Rapture. Obviously somehow they've managed to explain Vita chambers. Right, so let's see, what does this say? Fallen is Babylon. Well, we all know the mythical story about... This is lovely water, by the way. Bioshock always had lovely water. We all know the mythical story of Babylon, so let's not go into that. Lots of pictures of people in 1950s styles. And I can't go that way, so let's go up here. You get to hear the sound of the water landing on my head. I get these nice little drips. I don't know if you can see them on my screen. The feed might be a bit too low quality for you to actually see them, but they're there. Right click to smash the coral blocking the door. Great, I can punch stuff. That usually means there's going to be some fighting coming soon. C to crouch. Usual controls. We appear to be in a spa. Right, I'm going to go back. I prefer it back here, actually. Alright, I'll keep going. I cast a lovely shadow. Okay, the baths. Of course I'm inclined to head towards the pink thing in the back. That's just my nature, head towards the bright pink thing. An audio recording. Let's play this and I'll try and be quiet while it's going on.
Lesson 1, mob jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the gases out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
You may have noticed I just looked down here and saw Lamb is watching. Now, from my very, very brief play of this before, I can tell you you're going to see that a lot. And this is one of those generators I was just told how to open. Kind of. Oh, there's somebody out there. Let's leave them alone for a bit. Let's see, there's nothing over here. Nothing I can see anyway. Nothing special. Let's go. Now we know which way they're coming from because they just kicked the cans over there, so let's go and kill them. Yep. Nothing to do with me. That was easy. You can search dead bodies for things. Always useful. Health packs in particular are always useful. People have said before how the character in these games tends to eat or drink anything that he finds. Apparently pockets are too difficult. Carrying things is too difficult. So you pick up some cans, he automatically eats them. Here we have a really complicated puzzle. 1540. I'm not even going to ask you how you think I know that. 1540. Oh, never mind, it's come up right here. Well, that was... now they're just making it really easy. Yeah, she's been in the sauna way too long. Sorry, excuse me. Another audio recording for me to try and be quiet during.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
Yes, it might also be worth explaining that these splicers, these people of Rapture, they've been genetically splicing themselves, doing all kinds of weird things with their genetics and serums and things to try and make them more smarter, faster, prettier. There's lots of plastic surgery in Rapture. Nobody's really natural in any way at all. And how nice, butterflies. I also picked up some money. You may not think it, but money is actually quite useful in this game. Butterflies, butterflies. I'm a bit of an explorer as well when it comes to games. Did that charge me money? I don't think it charged me money, I think it was just free Eve. Wonder how long we could do this for. Eve is basically like ammo for your superpowers. I'm liking this. Sorry, this isn't the most interesting thing for you to be watching. But it's alright, I'm full. Apparently I'm connected to Xbox Live. I've never managed to get Xbox Live working with this game before. It's always been broken in some way. Drill fuel, always useful. And let's go on to see... When I said see, I meant things that were really there. I didn't mean hallucinations. Honestly didn't know that was coming. Been a long time since I even tried this game. Now, choices. I can go and look at the burnt body over there. I can go into the empty room over there, which is almost certainly not empty. Or I can look at this thing that says, please hurry daddy. And from Eleanor, she's given me a little gift. Apparently. I've already seen the gift. Oh, here we go. Electrobolt plasmids.